Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Sunday, January 15th, 2017 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is the universe shows and flows in my best interest. And today we have the moon continuing through Virgo, and the moon in Virgo is making a few connections with opposite energies in Pisces. I won't say it, in Neptune, in Pisces energy. And so anytime we have oppositions, there's always a choice. Oppositions can be like tug of wars, and if you find yourself resisting something, you're going to feel that tug of war energy. Or it also can be an energy of expansion. It's like we've got the balance, we've got this side, we've got the earthly energy being taken care of by the Virgo. We're focused on the body. And then we've got the spiritual energy being taken care of by the Pisces energy. So I really like to work with it on that kind of level where they're working together. However, if you feel some of that resistance, notice, are you resisting the spirit side or are you resisting the physical side? Balance comes in both. Ooh, look at this. Good card for both. Here she is on the lotus, grounded, but yet there's the moon, the heavens. So we're seeking that balance in this energy. So moon and Virgo connecting to Neptune. I love this connection. To me, this connection is always an opportunity to bring a little magic into your life. Bring in that Neptune mysticism and be like, hey, I can bring this in. This is part of my reality, this magical energy. The moon is also going to oppose Venus a little bit later. That Venus energy, this is an interesting one. That Venus in Pisces energy, it's at 13 degrees, revolution, evolution. And I do feel like, I've got it, I do feel like there may be this may be where the push and pull tug of war may come in, where some karmic energy that needs to be released is coming up. Oh, look at this card, this opposition card. So you're stretching between these two things, and each side has a little bit of the resistance. The wisdom in this card is the same, wisdom that I would give with this. Fall into the center of your heart. If you're in some kind of karmic situation, whether it's a relationship, a situation in your life, even past life stuff coming up for you, which is, possible with all this strong Pisces energy that's going on, and with one more connection that we're going to talk about and through, it may be time to be like, okay, I can't find resolution on either sides of these energies. I can't find resolution with myself quite with this, and I can't find resolution with this other person, if this is another person thing or the situation. What is my center saying? This is where you come back into the wisdom of your body. Breathe in and through this. And remember, the universe is showing up and flowing up, flowing up for you in this energy. Nothing is against you. So all you have to do is tune into your inner wisdom. And all this Pisces, almost called it Spices, all this Pisces energy is helping you get into that flow and tune into your intuition. Now, the other thing that's happening, this actually isn't going to reach its peak until tomorrow, but as this energy is moving through, I think this will help with this. Mars is about to connect with Chiron, and so Mars is that action and passion and desire, and yet we have Chiron, the wounded healer. So the number one thing, especially as we have the moon in Virgo, is like, hey, are you following up and taking action in your best, what is the word? It was there and then it just left. To the best of your ability, are you taking action for your health, for yourself? That's the number one thing. The next thing is really going back into some of the lessons of last week, where this passion energy, this Mars energy can drive you. Are you honoring that passion? Are you being impeccable with your desire? Or are you falling into things because it needs to be right now? Right now. I'm a Sagittarius. I can fall into that very easily. That Chiron energy is going to give you your lessons. It's going to bring you your healing either way. But you may be able to be like, oh, my healing is recognizing that I can have this desire and still allow the fulfillment to show and flow in divine timing. Everything's coming. This energy, this flowering energy, it's on its way. The maturity card, this may be your process. Owning your maturity, the maturity of your soul, to be like, oh, this thing is coming. I don't have to force it right now in this energy. Again, act in your best interest. You don't have to dive into that swimming pool that's not your swimming pool. So you have this opportunity. I also feel like I've got this past lives card, and I think this is fitting in with this too. This also may be the release of some of these old karmic things. This keeps coming up over and over and over right now. We're completing some cycles. So if that is the case for you, let go of those two sides. Let go of worrying, guilt, all those other things. Fall into your heart. Fall into your best interest, because when you're in alignment with your soul, with your best interest, it works accordingly with everybody else. So the archetype cards. Advocate. Be an advocate for your soul. Be an advocate for yourself. Inspires you to put your compassion into action. Compassion for your path. Shadow attribute, embracing negative causes or committing to causes for personal gain. Be aware of where your motivation is coming from. Mars is also that motivation energy. So really tune into that with this advocate. And the other, goddess. A goddess steps into divine timing. She knows that it takes time for maturity and for the lotus to bloom. So goddess, the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality, glowing with the flow. The shadow attribute, exploitation of the feminine nature and form. So find that flow, work with this energy, and trust your impeccability-ness, is that a word? It is now, with your desire. So that is it for today. Go check out GaiaBlooming.com if you would like a reading, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.